Morning, everybody. It's Friday. All right, y'all. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. You guys notice my background today? No, I'm not going on a cruise. That's what I wish was happening. But anyway, some people are out cruising, but we'll get to that in a moment. Meanwhile, welcome to Foodie Time. It's a connect and grow chat. All you have to do is type hashtag grow, and this chat will show your link. You got to love that. We're able to connect to other channels. We're able to connect to other communities. It's a win-win situation. We love it. Okay. Also, you have to excuse me. I just slammed down some food. Okay. When Jeremy said go get a sandwich, I was like, uh-oh, and went and ran and got something to eat. But anyway, yeah, yesterday was so much fun. I'm still thinking about that. But if you're here for the replay instead of the live, be sure to leave a comment so we'll know you were there. And be sure to leave us a thumbs up because, hey, we got to feed that algorithm. This is YouTube after all. So anyway, you guys, what about yesterday? Did you guys have a good time? I had a blast. I was thinking, is anybody else having as good a time as I'm having? Because y'all, I had a good time. I'll tell you what, people who are cruise directors, I envy them. They get to party for a living. I mean, they are the busiest people ever. They're like Scott. But they have such a good time. And I totally get it, because I love leading parties. It's so much fun. Anyway, let me start saying hello to people because I'm just going to keep gabbing on and on about yesterday. Had a great time. Was dancing with some of my closest friends. And you guys participated in such a great way. I know some of y'all were dancing in the audience. I know some of y'all were dancing in your chairs. And a few of y'all got up and danced. Linda Montemeyer, I just got to say, you and Roxanne, holding it down. Okay, y'all was up and dancing. I was laughing. I said, okay, they're getting their exercise in. I was definitely warm after about a few minutes. I mean, dancing is a good exercise. If you don't have an exercise and your doctor said, you need to exercise about 20 minutes a day, put on some music and get busy. Okay, that is the best exercise you can do if you're older, because it doesn't normally break anything. Well, normally, I don't know, depends on how you dance. That's all I can say. But if you want to have some good exercise on a daily schedule, and you don't want to go outside, put on some music and dance around the kitchen or the living room or the parlor or the bedroom or whatever. If you're in a cabin, dance around the bed, dance off to the balcony. Don't fall off the ship. I said that at least 3 times yesterday. Don't fall overboard. So, we had a good party. It was fun. So first one in the chat, it's my buddy Willie from Willie's Desert Hangout. Willie, first like, yes, thank you for that thumbs up, sweetie. You're so freaking awesome. But you know what? Willie's been holding it down ever since he came into this chat. He has been a lively member of our chat. Thank you, Willie, for all you do. And thank you for your wonderful live. I love the people in Willie's live. I have met most of them, and a few of them come in here. So, you got to meet that community, get a chance, go over there. He is a member of the channel. So is Angie. Hi, Angie. Hey, all. Angie was in the background saying, Vicky, what's going on? Where are y'all at? So I first went into the chat last night, or went into the StreamYard last night, and so many people, I guess it shocked the system, my system anyway, because I went to hit the buttons to put people in and out and off a stage, and no buttons were working. I was clicking and clicking, and everybody in the panel was trying to tell me how to do it, but it was funny. I was already doing what they were saying. I was already clicking on everybody, clicking twice. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to reboot this StreamYard because I've obviously overwhelmed my StreamYard. It's not used to that. I've never had more than 2 people on this before. So I went back out, came back in, and everything worked fine. You never know what's going to happen online. I'm telling you. Bill warned me, and he was right. Anything can happen. Murphy's Law. will happen. Jen, member of the chat. Hi, sweetie. Bringing in the purple hearts. Thank you, sweetie. You guys were so good at participating and helping us out. There's no party if there's no party people. You gotta have party people to have a party, y'all. Scott, controversial cruising, foodie time, y'all. It's foodie time. We are here. We are survived last night. Nobody fell off the ship. There are a lot of people that believe that you can fall off the ship pretty easily. It is not easy to fall off a ship, y'all. I mean that. You have to try. Even if you're on a ship like this, okay, I'm pointing the wrong way. Virgin Voyages, Scarlet Lady, even if you're on that ship, it's not easy to fall off a ship unless you're at the very top of the ship and you climb up and jump off, okay? I mean, even in high winds, you might blow off a ship, but anybody who's out walking in high winds on the top of the ship, what's wrong with you? I'm just saying. Why would you do that? Anyway, I said you're just asking for it. Friday. Yes, Friday. Linda Toman creates, member of the channel, coming in this morning. Linda, so glad to see you, sweetie. Yesterday, I was trying to watch you and trying to keep an eye on my dog because he was in a crazy mood yesterday. I don't know what was going on with Juan. He's at that tender age of 9 months, I guess. He doesn't know if he's an adult or a puppy anymore. He's a teenager. He's trying me. He really is. He was acting crazy yesterday. So I was trying to watch you and keep an eye on. And usually your voice calms him. He usually sleeps during your live. He gets so into the crafting thing. He just like, okay, that's how he normally does. Not yesterday, girl. He was up and about, running around, barking at people, wanted to go outside, then wanted to come in, then wanted to go outside, then wanted to come in, then wanted to go for a walk. He was just, when he wants to go for a walk, he gets his leash. He's a very smart dog. It's amazing. It's amazing. Good morning, Model Lori Ann, member of the chat. Good morning, Foodie. I was on Model's chat yesterday. She has a lot of people in chat, and she does this thing where she writes down what people do. That's pretty cool, Model. You are so smart. But anyway, I loved it. I was laughing at some of the people in the chat are just funny, and some people were sad, but some people were funny. I mean, that's a good thing about going to live chat, y'all, is you really get to know the person in their community. If you're a member of the channel that goes live, you need to go there and check them out. I mean, seriously, find out what's going on in the community, meet some new people, meet some new friends. That's what happened to me, if you must know. That is what happened to me. I would go to people's communities and the people in the chat would start friending me, and because they were curious about our community. Okay. So you go to a new chat, you're meeting the person, getting to know the person that you have connected with. And then you're also meeting their community. And it's a good thing. They come over and see what you're doing. It's been fun. I have to say, I love going to people's chats, especially people who come in this chat, because then it gives me an opportunity to see what their chat is like. I loved watching all of you yesterday. They acted out. They partied. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chet was really getting it. Chet was breaking out with a sweat. Okay. I watched Chet this morning. I had to point out to everybody, Chet broke it down. He had the dinosaur. He was going. And at some point, I was like, okay, y'all need to take a break because some of us are dancing a little hard. You may have missed it, but there is a replay. And y'all got to check out the replay. If you were not at the party, definitely come to the replay. If you ever want to be on the panel, the dance panel, the next one we do, let me know. Okay. So I'll be sure to send you a link. It was fun. It was crazy. We had a good time. It reminded me of what it would probably be like if we all were on a actual sail away party. Danny, what's up, Danny? What's up? Danny Dizzle in the house. We had a couple people banging out trolls. We only had one troll, and I'm not even sure he was that dangerous, but He just said the wrong things. Okay. Nothing crazy like we used to have. We've had some trolls that have come in here that have been, let's just say, very colorful. Okay. But that particular one, no. That particular person was just crazy. They were asking crazy questions. You know how the trolls do. Vicky, you need to set up a dancing exercise class. Psh, yeah, me. I don't know if you noticed it, Lindy, but I was the one who was the most tired. I was like, okay, we got to take a break. I play pickleball. I don't do any aerobics. I have no aerobic energy, y'all. So I probably need to do an exercise class. I mean, like, need to go. But as far as me leading an exercise class, y'all, my biggest fear is that I was going to pass out. That is my normal nap period, by the way. 5 o'clock is when I usually fall asleep. I'm supposed to be eating dinner, but lately I have been taking a nap, which, yeah, it's probably just as well because I'd end up eating a lot of food. But dancing during the 5 o'clock hour was an experience. And some of the people that came in, I had to laugh. Kathy was all in it. She had her pom-poms. She was going to town. Nettie coming in with her wit. Nettie is funny. Most people don't know Nettie, but if you've been around her, you know that, first of all, she can say anything. She's very direct. When she gets a little tipsy, she's hilarious. Okay, so yesterday, she had me rolling because she was dancing, but she was also drinking, and then she was also saying a few things, and I was just laughing. I said, "You guys all have such unique personalities." And Kathy's a party person. Okay, she's like got the pom pom. She's just going to town. She got her backdrop because everything she does is organized and perfect. I'm telling you. Scotty was in there with his shades on. Ricky was in there with his hat on, and he was jamming. All of them were jamming. So Roxanne was up and about because she's used to doing dance videos. She does dance, y'all. So if you ever connect with Adventures with Roxanne, and be sure to check out her dance videos when she gets up and dances. And then Linda surprised us all. None of us had ever met Linda. Here's Linda right here. But we found out that Linda is a party animal. Okay, so I'm definitely hoping she's going to be on a cruise with us in the near future. I tell you, we had a good time. Hey, when's the next party? I'm not allowed to say because Josiane will kill me. Okay, Josiane came in, even though she's in Barcelona, she came in for a moment. I think she was on the ship. Don't quote me though. She was supposed to be getting on the ship that day. That was an actual sail away for her. So she had to get out and record. So how could she do our sail away and also record her sail away? I mean, so there you go. She was definitely recording, but she was still with us. Okay. Happy Friday. Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Hi, Girl Dad. Haven't seen y'all for a minute. Welcome back. TGIF. Welcome. Y'all missed the party yesterday, but that's okay. We're going to have another one. It's not going to happen like real soon, but it's going to happen. Okay. It's going to happen. We're going to have another party. Have a good time. You know, work out some calories, get some watch hours, do the whole shebang, y'all. Nettie says, my back, ouch. I forgot to take a couple Tylenol before bed. What the D was wrong with me? What the duck? Nettie. Oh, PK Adventures. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? Good morning, GL. Hashtag GLT Raid. Wow, you guys, 7 minutes in, y'all just now finishing. Y'all was talking. I said they are doing a full panel discussion right now. I'm going to just roll out and go on and get this started. Because, you know, the party's got to continue. This is literally the after party. Linda, hi, Danny D, and whatever flush, but not sure if we were saying hi to me. I think they were. I think they were. And then Ryan coming in as his alter ego, Ryan Parker Studios. Ryan, are you doing a live? I'm going to tell you, tonight or today, Ryan's doing a live. Ricky's doing a live, and Ricky's making an announcement about his group cruise and his birthday. Ricky's turning 50, so is Ryan. Y'all are the same age. Well, Ryan's turning 50 next year. He's doing a 50s party, or maybe it's 2027. Y'all, I should know these group cruises by heart by now. I mean, seriously, I do this every day, right? I just haven't been reading them. I have been just kind of showing them. Speaking of, let's turn that sucker on while we're talking about it. But there you go. I can't remember something that I look at every single day. Hi, Nettie and JT showing how, oh, no, that's Ryan Parker Studio showing how it's done. That is his link. He is having his fish tank live today, as far as I know. Will G, morning, Will, how you doing? Welcome in, sweetie, welcome in. But yeah, we had a good time yesterday, no doubt. I mean, anybody who wasn't there, you missed it. We had a good time. And we also talked in the basement. You know, we got to talk in the basement, or excuse me, backstage. Backstage, we were having some conversations as well. I was playing Hangman with Nuestra Familia last night. It was fun. Lily knows how to have a good time. Every time I go there, she's either salsa dancing or doing a game or just getting the family together and having a good time. I love Lily. She is, if you have not hooked up with Nuestra Familia, she comes in here every once in a while. But you guys, that is Lily, and she is awesome. Okay. She's in Puerto Rico, by the way. Lori, good morning. Hey, Lori, listening and lurking on Puppy Patrol. Chet Sweat's just sitting there. Chet is full of energy, okay? He just has a lot of stuff going on. He's squeaking, and he's got his dino, and he's got his puppies, and then he's showing videos. Chet is just very energetic, okay? So there you go. But he said he doesn't care if anybody was making fun of his dancing. He doesn't embarrass. He's like me. He don't care. He's going to have a good time. Some people are like that, you know? We have a good time whether people are talking about us or whatever. We're having a good time. Lori, I timed the troll out by Danny, but Danny booted him. Danny says, you're out of here. Danny booted him. Yeah. And Roxanne was like, leave him in there. He's watch time hours. He ain't hurt nobody. Roxanne doesn't mind trolls. She's like, I need the watch time, y'all. I don't know whose particular stream he was on, because we had like, I'm thinking we had like 8 or 9 streams going. So who knows what stream he was on, but it was funny. He got kicked the heck off. Off the ship, overboard. Kathy Mills, good morning, Kathy. Enjoyed the replay. Oh, thank you. Hey, did you notice at the beginning of the replay my husband was dancing? Most people did not notice. He is he's very smooth with it. He don't show off that much. He's a salsa dancer, and he does not show off that much. But every once in a while on one of my vlogs, you will see him cutting a rug. Okay, and that particular clip is a part of my vlog that I have not released yet on the icon. Yeah. During the 3 months of misery, I had one more video to put out for the icon and didn't do it. I'm thinking maybe I should still put it out, but you know, I'm in the middle of the MSC vlogs now. So there you go. It's kind of weird, you know, dropping another ship right in the middle of other ships. Not saying we won't do it. Not saying we won't do it. We will do it. Tell me when there's a cruise. Linda, there's always a cruise, but 2027 is going to be our big group cruise. There's also another one in April of next year that's going to be a big cruise, and that's the one that Sea Lake Journey was talking about this morning. That's an ocean to ocean, actually part of the HH4C group that's going out to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. During that period of time. So that's going to be pretty cool. I've been thinking about that. Quite a few people in our community are going. I've been thinking about it, but if I go, I got to find somebody to go with me, Linda, because my husband is like, he's like, I'm done with cruises for now. We're going to be on the Unhinged cruise. Okay. We're going to be on the Unhinged cruise. And if you have not seen that video, okay. But I don't know. I don't know how you could have missed it. I have played it so many times. I love the music and I love Scott's video. But that is going to be a big sailing. And then 2026, which I'm going to show it in about 8 minutes, has a lot of freaking cruises. Oh my gosh. And they're coming out of everywhere. There's a cruise from Philadelphia. There's one from Norfolk, Virginia. There's one from, okay, I just had a brain fart, yeah. But anyway, this year hasn't gotten past yet. So PK Adventures is going through MSC World America Gobble and Go. If you don't feel like cooking on Thanksgiving, that's a good cruise. And then Ocean Oceans NCL Encore, the Helping Hands for Cruising Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, November 29th. But I know for a fact that you're getting on the November 9th cruise. So this year probably isn't going to work for you. We have a meetup coming for Magnificent Germany, August 30th in Silver Spring State Park. And then, by the way, on 2026, we have a meetup March 6th through 8th, where a lot of people are showing up just to meet up in Helen, Georgia. I know that's not close to you, though, because you're near Galveston, I think. So probably not that close. But the Unhinged cruise, as you know, and I'm going to play it again because I love this. I love this. I'm going to play it. I love that song, by the way. I love the guitar in that song. I'm going to have to figure out how to add that to our dance thing. Hey, folks. Hi, my girl with Ali. How you doing? Happy Friday. Bringing in a red heart. Thank you, sweetie. Appreciate you. You need to check out Ali if you have not connected with him. Be sure and type #GrowAli so people can see your link and they can check you out because he's got a lot of good information, especially if you're on that Manjaro journey. I got to tell you some good information. Ryan Parker Studios, yes, the fish will be live. Nothing like live fish. 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern today. Okay, and so be sure and connect with Ryan so you can see his fish. Yay, I get to watch the fish. Jan is all in it, okay? I don't know as much about fish as y'all do, and I've had several aquariums, but it's weird. Most of my aquariums have had tetras and silver dollars and stuff like that in them. I've never seen the fish that you have in there, the African, I can't remember what they're called, but I've never seen those, so there you go. Hey, Allie, I met Ali and Joe's chat. Like I said before, if you go to people's chats, you meet other interesting people because the person that you first met is interesting. So they're going to attract other interesting people. You got to do it, y'all. You got to get out there and meet people. Oh, it was in my chat? Really? Why is my chat always the one that gets the trolls? That's hilarious. Okay, I don't know what to say about that. They saw the word party and they're like, we're coming over. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. But okay, 5 weeks till I'm on the Sky Princess. Oh, the other thing about Manjaro with Ali, he cruises. He is in the perfect community, right? I mean, the funny thing about that, Ali, is there's a lot of people in our cruise community that are on Manjaro. So you have a lot in common with him. Okay. 5 weeks till I'm on Sky Princess sipping a cocktail watching the wake. That's my favorite view. I love the wake. Yeah. On one of my videos, Ali, the icon, I have a specific shot of me sitting in front of the wake because I love the wake too. That I look for the wake whenever I get on a ship. My daughter said she had fun watching us party. She talked about us, but that's okay. That it is fun to watch seniors and people who are close to being senior, referring to Ricky and Ryan. You guys are not seniors yet, but y'all are going to start getting that AARP stuff any minute now, y'all. Just so you know, don't be shocked and amazed. It's coming for you. I knew that was Jorge the first time I saw Angie. That's hilarious. Yeah, and he was out there just like, I can't remember what was playing. I think they were playing Caribbean salsa, and once he hears the salsa song, it's over. If we were with him on a cruise ship and a salsa song comes on, be prepared to record it. That's what I say. Although she called me old. I think she was referring to all of us, LOL, but that's okay. We don't mind. I was glad you replayed him dancing at the end of the live when I saw the intro. I just assumed the guy was on the entertainment squad. I can't wait to tell him that, Kathy. I just can't wait to tell him that. He will get a kick out of that. He learned how to dance. He learned how to salsa about, let's see, what is this is 2025, 2017. So it has not been that long ago, but before that, he didn't know how to dance at all. And his mom was like a salsa queen. So it was a weird thing. He was Puerto Rican in a family of dancers, and he was the only one, the oldest son, and didn't know how to dance. Yeah. I was like, how did that happen? I don't know. It was kind of funny. But and then whenever we would go on a ship, he would lay down. Our first cruise, we kept hearing over and over La Vida Loca. Okay. He would lay down on the lounge chair and go to sleep. And I would be out there, of course, stirring it up. I was like, I guess he doesn't mind that I'm out there dancing by myself. It was hilarious, but I was so glad when he finally learned how to do something. So now that he does salsa a lot too, y'all. He does ruedas, casinos, as they call them, and everything, Cuban dancing. He does it all. And now that he does that, of course, I had to learn salsa. And I love salsa, but my knees do not like salsa. Salsa is very knee intensive. So if you're thinking of taking up a dance and you have bad knees, don't go that way. That's how I messed up my knee. my left knee I've had surgery and everything. Oh, Danny's going to be in Helen. Yes, she is. I cannot wait to meet you, Danny. My late husband was like your husband when he would get up to dance. And when he would sit down after, he would always say, it's good to sit down. My husband is nonstop, though. I'm just going to tell you now, he doesn't want to sit down. He can salsa dance all night. He is a very, very energetic person for his age. He can go dance. He can dance until like 1 a.m. I'm not that person. So he ends up dancing with a lot of other people. I cannot do it, y'all. I cannot do it. Thanks, Vicki. Scott, thank you for making that beautiful video. I love it. I love it. I have so much fun playing that. I would probably play it every day. I think I do. Good morning. Tanisha. Good morning, member of the chat. Life with Tanisha RN. Good morning. Happy National Day of Encouragement. National Hug and High Five Day. National Just One Human Family Day. Thank goodness, because boy, y'all, we need it today. I mean, oh my gosh. Somebody's trying to rip this country apart. It is not good. We need to like hold each other tighter and stop with the fighting. Stop. Let there be peace on earth. National Report Medicare Fraud Day. Okay. And National Video Games Day. Happy Friday. Video games. We were talking about video games on Go Live Together. I used to love Pong, but my favorite video game was Centipede. And Centipede is on Scarlet Lady on the Virgin Voyages cruise free. They have a free arcade. Y'all, I never played so much Centipede. I don't think I played that much Centipede when I was a kid. But yeah, Centipede is my favorite video game. You gotta love it. National Just One Human Family Day encourages us to reflect on the human race as a single family, and instead of all of the division that we currently have, who share just one planet. Yeah, we are all more alike than we are different. That's all I can say. Just saying. I'm so glad I'm in the YouTube community and that people in our community understand that people are people. You can't just decide somebody's got a different opinion from you. It doesn't matter. We are people, okay? I'm right there with you, not a fish person. Not a fish person. I am a fish person. I just don't know that much about fish. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I got aquariums for years for my kids because my kids and my grandkids love fish. They love to watch fish. Allie, I left you a package. Jan's connecting with you, Allie. You're going to love Jan. She's a sweetie pie. And she also cruises now. She took her first cruise, and oh my gosh, what a big cruise. She was all in the Britain area, in your zone, man. She was all in the UK and everywhere. Her first cruise. So there you go. Y'all have a lot to talk about. Uh, Life with Tanisha Aryan says, hey, JJ, Jan, you was there. I know you was dancing. We couldn't see you, but we know you were dancing. We have a 55-gallon with African chicklees. I prefer the South Americans like an Oscar, but my tank isn't big enough. Wow, Nettie knows fish. Okay, Lori, I'm finding out a lot about y'all. Slowly but surely, I will know so much about y'all. Lori Barr, I'm so glad you had that live yesterday. I was finally able to see me when my meds wear off. Not the meds, girlfriend. Drive poor hubby crazy, and I don't. Okay. Lori, is that what's going on? Lori, I was looking at Lori, and normally when after parties get ready, come on, Lori gets totally spiked. Okay. I don't see her, but I can hear her. Okay. Totally spiked. Yesterday, when after party came on, you had this look on your face, Lori. I don't even know how to describe it. And I thought, okay, what's going on with Lori over there? So that explains a lot. Lori is a fun person, Jan. Lori, you look like such a fun person. You got to see her live. She goes live on TikTok a lot and live on YouTube lately a lot too, I've noticed. No, when I had the bad brain frog. Crooked Peach. Crooked Peach. Hey, Lori, did I give you the hearts? I think I did. Lori. Yes, I think I did. Okay, because Lori is also a member of the chat. Crooked Pitch, hey, darling, pop in for a few, just showing my love. Thank you for the green hearts. Girl, did you see our dance party? We were missing you. Everybody was like, where's Peach? Oh my gosh, but we had so much time. The replay is out there, all I can say. 48 days from now, we will be leaving the hotel and headed to the port to board Mardi Gras. Wow, that's exciting. Okay, I missed the second banner, and that you reminded me because Tanisha has a group cruise on 2026 on the Star of the Seas. There you go, right there, Linda. That's a good ship. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing some really good stuff coming off of that ship. So That is going to be exciting. I wish I could go. I can't remember why. I don't think I can go, but I can't remember why. I'm going to have to look at the date again to see what's going on. But it sounds like fun. Star of the Seas. I would give anything to be able to do the icon again in the Star of the Seas, but we'll see what happens. Thanks, JJ. I was saying thank you. I try to be Lori. Lori's funny. Oh, she is so funny. Hey, everybody. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Peach, thanks for dropping in. She's got a busy schedule. It's hard not to get happy feet when salsa or live music comes on. Excuse me, y'all. See, I definitely ate my breakfast way too fast. It is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Yeah, Lori, it's hard not to dance when you hear Latin music. It has a very strong dancing rhythm to it. Yes, it does. Peach. Patty Skywalker. Hi, Patty. Hi, host and everyone. Welcome in, Patty. Welcome back, my friend. Patty, Patty, Patty. My shoulders don't move much when I dance. It's all hips and feet. So in other words, there was a lot of action we could not see. That's what she's telling us. Ali says, what's everyone's favorite cocktail on a cruise? Me and my pals have a traditional first cocktail is a Long Island iced tea. Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good one. I'm a Cosmo girl myself, and it depends on what ship I'm on as to what Cosmo I'm going to drink. But they have a Curacao Cosmo on Royal Caribbean, and they have a really good regular Cosmo on MSC. So I do a Cosmo usually the first day, unless I'm out on the Lido, on which, telling probably a frozen drink of some sort. I can't do coconut drinks. They don't really seem to agree with me very well, and I itch for the rest of the night. Cocktails, yeah. So there you go. I do like those. Speaking of group cruises, there goes that Philadelphia one, Edna's World. Team Maurice Travels has got the Wonder of the Seas out of Miami. Have Luggage Will Travel came from Will G, because this is a really good cruise. Carnival Jubilee out of Galveston, September 19th to 26th. Parker's on the Go Virgin Voyage is a lady cruise. It's a luscious ladies cruise, October 22nd to the 26th. That sounds like a good trip. I may be on that cruise. I'm waiting to see about another Virgin cruise that I'm due to be on. Life with Tanisha RN's Royal New Star of the Seas, October 25th out of Port Canaveral, which is Orlando or near Orlando. Cocoa Beach. Eddie Lugo Studios Viva Boost Cruise 4.0 out of Galveston. That's a big one, by the way. The Cam Fam Carnival Liberty Thanksgiving Week non-group. And then the Helen, Georgia meetup March 6th. Now I'm going to show this one. This is the Booze Cruise.
Set sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary. Day 1. Departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2. Fun day at sea. Day 3. Cozumel. Day 4. Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5. Harvest Bay, Belize. Day 6. Costa Maya. Day 7. Fun day at sea. Day 8. Return to Galveston. Memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out. Reserve your cabin today.
The last time I went to Galveston, Linda, I never went to Galveston. We went straight from Houston Hobby on a Uber. Well, it was actually a driver. I'm not sure if he was Uber, but we had a driver that took a bunch of us over to the ship. So I never actually saw Galveston. So I need to go back to Galveston just to see Galveston. One of these days I will do that and stay in Galveston. So, we may all hook up and just have a nice little meetup. So that would be kind of cool. Lori, that's all you need is them hips. Good morning, Ryan. Peach is still hanging in there. Peach. Lori, I'm all hips and booty. Aren't we all, sweetie? At a certain point, that's really what we got going, okay? We got the junk in the trunk thing going on, yeah. Ah, Danny, can't wait, Vicky. Cannot wait, Danny. You know, that's going to be an awesome meetup, but the fact that you're going to be there is going to make it even more awesome. Okay, just saying. I didn't get to go to your last meetup, so I'm really looking forward to that. Allie, you start out wild. I think she's referring to your planned trip. Allie says, Lori, it's got to be done. Strong cocktails to start. You got to get started right. Get it started. Get it started right. Oh, yeah. Please like and share and subscribe. Oh, look, it came up. Every once in a while, it comes up. That's pretty cool. Lori Barber, my hubby was a crazy dancer when we met. I used to pick out girls for him to go out and dance with. I would just watch and laugh. Lori, you're bad. Okay. Although I got to admit, around 11:30, 12 o'clock, if Jorge's still dancing, I'm like, okay, you see this girl right here? She can hang with you. Go on and dance. So I get it. I totally get it. Come together right now over me. Yeah, we need more songs like that right now. Come together. That's the Beatles, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I totally get it. Back in the day, that was controversy going on during that period of time too. So that was a good song for that time for sure, and a good song for this time for sure. Yeah, yeah. Hi Meredith, you were missed yesterday. That's the truth. We were talking about you. Were your ears burning? We're like, where's Peach? We need Peach. We didn't have enough space. We had 11 people at 10 people, excuse me. We had 10 people in the panel at one time. And then people started dropping off. Because you dance for a few minutes, it will get to you. But we were trying to take little breaks in between, okay? Because, we are not the dancers we used to be. We can't be going all night. And even if you're going all night, you still dropping out for a minute and getting a drink, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had ants as a kid too, Lori. I love ants. I had an ant farm. No, I had 2 ant farms. My mother used to always joke about it. She was like, she wasn't happy with one village. She needed to commute. I guess I'm still doing that, right? She had to connect 2 ant farms. So there you go. I've always been a connect and grow type of person. Crooked Peach, less than 3% separates every living thing on the earth. Think about that. Less than 3% separates. Yes, it's a fact. My husband tries to dance, God love him, but ain't John Travolta. Hey, at least he's trying, I always give people points for trying, even if you can't keep a beat. Now, I will talk about you if you can't keep a beat, just so you know. But keep a beat. Look, it doesn't matter how crazy your dance looks, but you got to be able to keep a beat. So there you go. I know what an orca and a dolphin look like, and that's about it for fish. That's because you're in Florida. She's in Florida. Of course she knows what a dolphin looks like. But yeah, that's funny. I know a lot of fishes, but I don't know the names of the fishes. Less than 3% in DNA separates every living thing on the planet. Wow. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. Everybody thinks we're so different. Foodie Vacations, come and be my roommate in my cruise. I would love to, sweetie, but my husband is not going to let me go anywhere by myself, especially to Spain. It would be like, are you kidding me right now? Oh, thank you, since you are a fantastic dancer. I would love to go. That is like my dream cruise is going to Spain. I would love to do a transatlantic. He ain't gonna do no transatlantic, yeah. Yeah. So, just when I do finally say I would like to go on a cruise by myself, okay, Jorge will be like, I don't think so. Mm-mm. Ain't happening. But he'll say, first he'll say, he says, oh, you can go on a cruise by yourself. Yeah, whatever. And then never fails. As soon as I say, okay, I'm going to go on this cruise, he starts talking about, well, I could take off for this period of time because he has a PTO issue too. He works, so he has a PTO thing. But yeah, he ain't going to let me go all the way to Spain. But to Spanish people there, no, it ain't happening. Knowing that I love Latin men too. I mean, there are beautiful men in every form and fashion. Like she said, 3% okay, of DNA. But Latin men, I marry one. Anyway, so there you go. But yeah, he ain't gonna let me go to Spain. Lori, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to be here. I am too, sweetie. We missed you. We really missed you. I couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it. This is weird because everybody else was talking about, okay, it's fine. And Lori was like, she couldn't hear it. Wasn't the medications gone right? But we kept saying to you to turn it up. Now, look, when I normally play After Party, can you hear it? Because it was louder than I normally play. On my side anyway. It was louder than I normally play After Party. I had turned up the volume on the background music. So that's crazy. I was cooking dinner. I wanted to be there. Honestly, I just couldn't. And at the time of day, my internet sucks. Oh man. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Warmstrong, hi. Good morning, Foodie. Bringing in a purple heart. I'm taking that heart. Thank you. Bill. I was on Bill's live last night, banter with Bill, because he was one of the questions in the trivia last night. I don't know if y'all know that, but yeah, banter with Bill on Thursday night. And Bill was talking about different things to do with his Greek trip, which I love hearing, but I get so jealous. If Josiane was here, she'd be like, Vicky, just go. I wish I could just go. Anyway, if Jorge was not working all the time, I don't know why he's working all the time, y'all. He does not need to work. Look, anyway, we are fine. We don't need like extra money or whatever. And he's retired 3 times. I'm just irritated. I'm irritated because I want to go to Greece, Bill. I saw your stuff, your pictures and everything, and I was like, well, and I'm not getting any younger. I can't be climbing up and down stuff. Mr. Bill. I couldn't hear the music. Too much feedback on my end. Remember, I can only hear out of one ear. I did not know that, sweetie. Wow. You know what? Next time, wear some headphones. Get some or some earplugs. I don't know what kind of computer you have, but some computers you can plug earplugs in, and some you can plug headphones in, and some you can use headphones with. I mean, yeah, that will help tremendously. Next party, be prepared. Come with some headphones. I don't mind y'all dancing with headphones. Like I said, as long as you don't fall off the ship, we're okay. Bill, did you see the replay? Or were you here? You were here. That's right. Nettie and Peach. I'm still here, Vicky. I can't quit you. Oh, Peach. That's funny. That Latin music speaks directly to my hip bones. Yeah. I mean, you can't help but sway a little bit. Yeah. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Marjorie, I thought I was supposed to be your roommate. Marjorie. Question mark, LOL. That's funny. Anyway. Ryan Parker Studios. OMG, yes. Curacao Cosmo in Central Park from the Trellis Bar. Yes, dude. The first place I go when I get on an Oasis class ship is the Trellis Bar. You know me, Ryan. I go there. And then later on, I go to the Schooner Bar and get my Curacao Cosmo. Both are good. Both are the same drink. Both are excellent. So Curacao Cosmo. So there you go. Go to the Trellis Bar in Central Park and get that drink. Go to the Trellis Bar, period, because the Trellis Bar is awesome. It's in the middle of a fake park in the middle of a cruise ship. You can't beat that for crazy, right? You can't beat that. Okay, I'm changing the banner to the 2027 cruises. Yeah. Mm. So there we go. We got that change. And look, the first one on there is the Unhinged Cruise, Ungroup Cruise. Marjorie, you need to come on that cruise because we will all be on there dancing, having a good time. Ocean to Ocean Travel NCL Encore Mexican Riviera, Edna's World inaugural sailing of the Carnival Festival. That's exciting. The Carnival Festival. Going to Celebration Key. CNS Travels is doing a Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. And by the way, the last one, Ryan has his 50th birthday. You know, I need to switch back to that for a second, Ryan, because I can never remember what date that is. There it is, February 7th to the 14th. So early in the year, y'all. He's going to be on the Resilient Lady for his 50th birthday. That sounds like a good time. I'm telling you. It really does, Ryan. Sounds like a good time. We're going to go back to the 2027s. There we go. Okay. You guys, I do love all the group cruises, but it really makes it hard for you to figure out which one to get on. There's so many. Lori says, I'm surprised you couldn't see the chair moving. The camera was centering on me. I finally remembered to take off my camera settings. Girl. Anyway, Nettie and JT to Allie, margarita or tequila old fashioned. I used to do Long Island's. I may have to go back to that. Yeah, my husband likes Long Island's too, but he's not really a drinker. So it's very rare for us to both have a drink at the beginning together. I mean, every once in a while on the Lido deck, we will drink together, but he's not really into drinking. So Nettie and JT love my creamy cocktails, but think I'm going to have to avoid them being on Manjaro. LOL, I'm going to have to stick to JD and Diet Coke. I know, Manjaro is a little picky about a few things, especially when you get to the 5 gram and up. I mean, I hate to say this, but 5 gram and up, I had to cut back on a few things. Even my tomato sauce, which I love me some pasta, and it does not like me. Tomato sauce and me and Manjaro are not getting along. Bill, you are more of a brotherly bodyguard. Foodie's vacation showed me that she is more of a dancer. You got to shake it up a little bit, Bill. Bill. Oh, that's funny. LOL. Okay, Marjorie. Oh, that was funny. Whoop, whoop. Scotty J was in the house. Hey, working and lurking. Scotty was shaking it up. He was very subtle in his sunglasses, but he was doing them shoulders and stuff. And I was like, go, Scotty, go, Scotty. He had disco lights. He had the whole thing going on in the background there. I was like, man, we need those disco lights or those lights in general, club lighting. Club lighting. Thank you for coming in, Scotty, and while you working and lurking. I appreciate it. You had a good time. We had a good time. We really did. Scotty, whoop, whoop. I expect you to dance more in Greece. Did you see the sail away, though, that he showed Marjorie in Greece, the sail away? Did you see that? That was Greek dancing. I was laughing about it because I said I would have been lost, okay? If you had broken out a sail away and you're doing Greek dancing, I would have been like, okay. I'll try and do this move, but I'm not really sure about it. Scotty J, my friend, he's 69 away from 500. Yes, he is. Go, Scotty, go. Be sure to drop your link, Scotty, while you're here. Hashtag grow. Lori Barber, yes, back when then Larry was an Energizer bunny. Oh, okay. My husband's still an Energizer bunny. He still likes to dance all the time. Danny, and Vicky is a great singer. Danny. To if no one knew, we heard her sing on The Usual Suspects one night. What was I doing singing? Was I tipsy? What was I doing? Oh yeah, Peach was yeah, that 3%. Yeah, that 3% job. 3%. I always joke about, people are always talking about, people always talk about how people are different. But if you do your DNA, you will know there's no such thing as pure in the United States. No, I'm related to people who I know don't know they're related to me. I know. Lori, after yesterday, I'm not sure if I dare go on a Halloween cruise by myself. He's the one that feeds me and gives me my meds. So, in other words, you're going to have to give us clear instructions. I would have to do it by myself. Scary, LOL. Lori, like I said before, you just have to give us some instructions. We will make sure you're okay. Crooked Peach, Lori, I know. I could hear the sound. I could too, Danny. I could. I could hear it. I was jamming, but Lori, I think may have had some other things going on. I have no problem here at all. Must have been the mix of sounds. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, sweetie. You were the only one who was having problems. I think that you probably just need, like I said, some headphones or something. It was like being in the casino. I have to watch the screen because the sounds around me have me confused. Wear some earplugs. I'm telling you, it will help you tremendously. I can't hear the person right in front of me. One of the things I have learned since you're a veteran and you know what I'm talking about, ever since I was in the military, by the way, I am considered a disabled veteran because my ears are so jacked up. They gave me disability. Um, a lot of shooting and stuff. Well, but anyway, uh, I can't hear real well either. And I have tinnitus to boot. So I've always got this little beep going on. And when I get stressed, it goes beep. So maybe you were stressed, but I'm telling you, if you have that problem, the best thing to do is get some of the ear headphones, because if you get the plugs, it'll keep the noise inside your head, especially if you have like tinnitus or something. But if you put the Muffies, I call them the Muffy headphones on your head, those will be very helpful. I should have used my earbud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But don't worry, we'll be prepared for next time. Next panel, I'll put on an earbud, okay? Lori, that is so familiar. Too many sounds and I shut down. Yeah, I'm very careful with my hearing situation, the way it is, and the stress and everything. I'm always prepared. I've always got headphones, I got earbuds, I've got all the hearing stuff that I need to block out. I got stuff you put in your ears to block out extra noise, because extra noise stresses my head and makes my tinnitus kick in, which is never good. It's weird, isn't it, Peach? I know, it is so weird, y'all. Well, for Lori, it's because I'm on the spectrum, but for 50 years, I did not know that. Wow, that's a weird thing to find out after 50 years, girl. I thought I was just crazy. I have my grandson's on the spectrum, and you can't tell that he's on the spectrum until you're around him a lot and you start noticing that he parrots everybody. He parrots you, and he learned that to cope with being mainstreamed. He was mainstreamed through school. His mother decided he would be mainstreamed, and even though he was in special classes too, but he was high functioning. So most people could not tell that he was autistic until they started noticing that he has Asperger symptoms, and then he parrots people when he talks. Like, you'll say something and he'll say it and add a little bit to it, like, yeah, that's true, such and such and such and such. And then he got so good at disguising it that people will hire him and not know that he has autism for a long time. I mean, a long time, until he tries to do something that he has to make a lot of decisions about. Okay. Marjorie is a crazy lady. If you need a roommate, she's your gal. She doesn't care if you're male or female as long as you're fun. Okay. Vicky at Can I Dance with Handsome George? Yes, you can on the Unhinged Cruise. You really, really can. Okay. I am not possessive. Okay. iPad has a preset called Center Stage. The camera follows you. I know. I found that out when I was doing FaceTime. It resets when you change apps. I know. iPad and the Mac and my phone. They have a center stage. It's kind of interesting that you can make the camera follow you, which, depends on what you want to do. The iPad does that. Holy crap. I really need to save up and try to get myself an iPad or something. I'm telling you, my world has changed, Peach, since I got my MacBook. Okay, changed. It has been a total different experience. Uh, After party, Nettie just told me that at the very bottom of the chat. Man, am I behind? Okay, we're going to do it. I hope you can hear it this time, Lori. Should I play the whole song? No. I'm not going to do that. We don't have enough time. Wow. Hey, the person that asked that question is Lori, also Liz of Carnival Cruise Addicts. Both of them use an iPad. So I don't really know. I had an iPad. I haven't used it since I started streaming and stuff. I don't know. Mine's out of date. It's not being supported anymore. It's so old. Anyway, don't get me started on that. Hey, Blessed to Crochet. How you doing, Mary? Mary was also in the dance panel. And she also had a horse in the dance. Don't ask. Okay. We looked up one time and there was a horse. We're like, Mary? She had Clydesdales yesterday. If you did not catch that live, they were beautiful. I love Clydesdale. Those are beautiful. They have those at the Gaylord Opryland at Christmas time. Yeah, I mean, it is so cool every once in a while. I don't know if they do it every year, but I did see them one year there and I was just like amazed. I am. Are you trying to imitate Popeye? I am what I am what I am. That's all I am. It was the crazy night when Cheryl was learning new words. LOL, those words are too early for now. That's for the late night show. That's right. Yeah, we were using different words one night. Nettie never heard of tequila old fashioned. I got stuck on smoked old fashioned my last cruise in April. I do like a good old fashioned. Marshmallow old fashioned on the icon. Want to bet? I'm sure that it is this driven snow, Vicky. Pure damn crazy. I'm too late. I am late too much. Party. It was fun. I brought the horses. Yes, you did. We had horses in the chat. Horses in the panel. We were like, okay, I've never seen this before. Laura, yes, I have military disability due to ears. Me too, girl. It's a thing. They killed our ears somehow. Another fun live. Vicky, gotta run. Love your energy levels. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, all the people that are leaving at the after party, because we get it. Okay, we're overtime. I know I'm crazy. Lori, mi familia. Okay, you guys, they use tequila instead of bourbon and then some orange bitters, at least the recipe I found. JT likes a smoky old fashioned, too smoky for me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've not tried the smoky, but from what I've heard, it may not be my thing. Danny says, yeah, no one knows I have a rare syndrome, either that only 500 or people in the world have. Wow, 500. or that is rare, girlfriend. That is rare. I'm blessed to crochet. My daughter is high functioning autistic. What is that, Danny? See, now you got everybody curious. It's called Costello syndrome. Wow, Danny. Okay, didn't know that. But I know you are unique. So I'm not really surprised that it's rare because you are a very unique person. Uh, you know, I'm not familiar with your syndrome, but I got to tell you, and so, in there somewhere must be the ability to keep on task. That's all I'm saying, because girl, you are focused. I'm going to have to look into that. Getting to know you, Danny. Yes, getting to know you, sweetheart. Getting to know you. We love you and we're getting to know you. After party, we did it. We did it. After party, we did it. Hello, Manjara. I think Ali may have left, but he probably saw your hello before he left. Fuzzy, welcome back. It is Derek. Fuzzy Adventures, also known as New Horizons. Hi, everyone. I met him in Tuber Chat. You can meet a lot of cool people in Tuber Chat. Yes, indeed. She was doing her. So I guess, Laura, you heard the song this time because you're doing your dancing octopi. Nettie, I have to try that. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I'm willing to try anything on a cruise ship because I don't have to drive anywhere. So if it affects me badly, the worst thing is going to happen is I'm going to fall asleep, y'all. I would never just pass out. I would just go straight to sleep. No, you cannot use iPad for creating on YouTube. Mac Pro, yes. Oh, yeah. My Mac Air book that I'm on is the cheapest Mac you can buy. And it's on sale at Costco. And girl, it has changed my world. I love this PC. Now, you can't carry a PC around with you probably for what you're doing, though. Although this one is tiny, it's only 13 inches. So maybe you can. We were at Ohio County Fair. So at the beginning, the Clydesdale walked by, and then I took everybody in the draft barn with all the beautiful horses. That's where we came in. One of the horses was dancing. Oh, he's a cruise horse. He was like, keep playing them jams, girl. Let me get my steps together here. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, a lot of people have a G tube. I still have it, but don't I drink Moo formula. So when you hug me, girl, you can do a side hug on the other side. Okay. Now I'm thoroughly confused. But you know what? I will find out for sure in March when I see you, girl. Girl. Can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising. Welcome into Foodie's Time's after party. Dude, we had a party here 5 o'clock yesterday. Watch the replay. We'll be doing it again. So welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome. Welcome. I'm trying to get my confetti to go. Welcome. Danny Dizzle. Laughing. Can't stop. Yeah. Hey, Crooked Peach. Hey, can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising. I have to say it. I have to read it slowly because I get all mixed up when I see it. It looks a little different when you try to read it. I don't know how to say it, but handcrafted by Jackie. Welcome back to the Foodie Time after party. Hey, how you doing, Jackie? Good morning. Danny says, and a little birdie said Scott may be coming to Helen. I know. Scotty said he might be coming to Helen. I may get to meet Scott in March too. I can't wait. Maybe coming to Helen meetup and with his parents, crossing my fingers so bad I want to meet him. Well, you know what, Danny? You need to tell him that because I have a feeling that if you told him that, he would come. I have a feeling, okay? But anyway, so there you go. But you guys, I had a wonderful time today. I had a wonderful time last night. We partied. That was so much fun. If you haven't seen the party, go to the replay. If you're new to the chat, type hashtag grow so that people can go to your channel and check you out. And we have a lot of people who come to this live and watch the replay and also connect with people because I keep an open panel. Did you know that? My panel, if you come in like 2 or 3 days later, you can open the panel and see who was there. So be sure and type hashtag grow so people will see your link when they come to the open panel. I'm telling you, it's a thing. Danny says, Joe, just hope there's no polls. There's a lot of pole dancers there, or it can get really crazy, LOL. Ryan is a pole dancer. Cheryl's a pole dancer. Scott is a pole dancer. Yeah, you're right. That could be a little bit crazy. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to Helping Hands for Cruising, our favorite charity in this community. Please do that. It's free. They need to get to 500. Monetization means a lot to this particular channel for the funding of this charity. So please, please, please be sure to go by, click on this link and connect with Helping Hands for Cruising. Thank you in advance. Thank you. Can't Stop Walking and Love Mowing. Man, you made it in just on the cutoff because we are leaving. You guys, I had a great time with y'all. It's the weekend. Everybody have a safe and wonderful weekend. And spread a little love out there. We need it. Oh my gosh, we need it so bad. HH4C is 448. So they're just a little bit away from 500. That's good. We're getting closer. It helped me a little bit. I got some watch hours and I didn't even know what I was doing. Yeah, the dancing video will help you get you some watch hours. People coming to watch your live always gives you watch time hours. HH4C is a recognized nonprofit and you can write it off. You can do all kinds of stuff. So definitely connect with them. Peace and love to all. You guys, thank you for your participation in the party last night. I had so much fun. I can't wait till we do it again, but I told Josiane I'd wait till she got back. Josiane is cruising out in the open seas right now. So there you go. So we will definitely have to do that again. If you haven't seen the replay, definitely check that out. Remember to check for my husband at the beginning doing his little salsa number. We will have to do it again for sure. Well, you guys, love you guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. Thank you for your lovely daily lives. Girl, there's no way I could go without seeing y'all. Y'all make my day. See you later.
But I gotta go now, and I'ma push to my promise. Wanna do no matter going, that it's been to you, maybe. Cause your spirit, I've made it. There ain't no limit to my heart, baby, cause I'm in it. Oh, no, she says in the highways and yeah.